Yet everything.
What happened next? This is not just a story. This is transformation. Hello everyone, this is Marcus Kane. Today's story is about a young man who was completely lost, but found his way when everyone else gave up on him. Listen carefully.
I almost gave up on my life. Not just my goals. My entire future. There was a moment when I truly believed I would become nothing. My name is Alex. I was born in a small town. No opportunities. No direction. My family was poor. We didn't have connections. We didn't have support. Only problems. At school, I was invisible. Not smart enough. Not good enough. At least, that's what people said. You won't succeed. You're wasting your time. At first, I ignored it. But when you hear something every day, you start believing it. And I did. I stopped trying. I stopped dreaming. I stopped caring. My life became empty. Wake up. School. Phone. Sleep. Again. And again. And again. No progress. No purpose. Just existing. I remember one night clearly. I was sitting in the dark, phone in my hand, doing nothing. And suddenly, I looked at myself. And I asked one question. What am I doing with my life? That question hit me hard. Because I had no answer. And that's when I realized something painful. I was not tired. I was wasting my life. That night changed me. Not because I felt motivated, but because I felt scared. Scared that nothing will ever change. So I made a decision. Not a perfect plan. Not a big goal. Just one simple thing. I will start. The next day, I woke up early. I didn't feel ready. I didn't feel confident. But I started anyway. I chose something simple. Programming. At first, it was chaos. Nothing made sense. Errors everywhere. I felt stupid. I wanted to quit. Again. But this time, I didn't. Because I understood something. No one is coming to save me. So I kept going. Day after day. Even when I didn't understand. Even when I felt tired. Even when I wanted to stop. Weeks passed. Then months. Slowly, something changed. I started understanding. Small things first. Then bigger ones. For the first time, I saw progress. And that feeling was addictive. But life tested me again. My friends disappeared. They said I changed. Maybe I did. Because I finally had a goal. And I chose it over everything. There were days I felt alone. Days I felt weak. Days I felt like quitting. But I remembered one thing. No one believed in me. So I had to believe in myself. That became my rule. After months of learning, I took a risk. I applied for a job. I was not ready. But I tried. The first answer was no. Then another. And another. Rejection after rejection. It hurt. Old thoughts came back. You're not good enough. For a moment, I almost believed them again. But then I told myself, pain is not my enemy. It's my teacher. So I kept going. I improved. I learned more. I worked harder. And then, one day, I got a message. Congratulations. You are hired. I froze. I read it again. And again. I couldn't believe it. After everything, I did it. That moment changed my life. I earned my first money. I helped my family. But the biggest change was inside me. I stopped seeing myself as a failure. I started seeing my potential. Years passed. I became better, stronger, more confident. Today, I am a developer. I build real things. I live a life I once thought was impossible. But I never forgot that boy, sitting in the dark, doing nothing. Because that boy made one decision, and that decision changed everything. So if you are listening right now, and you feel lost, listen carefully. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are just not started yet. Start small. Start scared. Start imperfect. But start, because your future is created by what you do today. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Today. This is your moment. This is your beginning.